we've always sort of had this rule for ourselves that we'll never make something that we know how to do. Like, for example, creating a piece that partly happens in a library and partly happens on an iPad. I'm Alex McLean. I'm a co-artistic director of Zuppa Theatre Co. So we're a devising theatre company. We make all of our own work. Our earliest work actually was very low tech and very explicitly so, and very performance driven. And so then we started thinking about, well, what are other ways that text can be brought to life through theatre? So then as an experiment one day, we moved over to the library that was next door to where we were rehearsing. And we sat around a table in the library and said, what if we had to do this really quietly so that if nobody in the library would know that we're actually a theatre company? The script was on a Google Doc, and then people started sending each other messages through the Google Doc across the table. And then suddenly this idea of, what if there was this thing that we as audience members were reading from and the piece was kind of happening. That idea was kind of born. That just seemed exciting, and it seemed like something about it was not a thing that we'd seen before, not something we knew how to do. Then realized that it meant we had to build this extensive, vast online world. It is essentially like a choose your own adventure book. So you arrive at the library, we give you a headset and an iPad, and the iPad is a portal to this thing called the Archive of Missing Things. When we're ready to start, you get a password, you enter it, and you are now exploring this kind of choose your own adventure like online archive and hearing sound through the headsets. You have 90 minutes to get to the heart of the archive, basically like the center of the maze and the end of the main story of the archive. There's no guarantee that you will make it in 90 minutes. It's a bit like an escape room, except instead of trying to escape, you're trying to get deeper. You have clues that can help you get there. Clues will come in the form of things that you hear through the headsets and some things that you'll observe in the space around you. You never need to leave your seat. You can stay the whole time exploring the online maze. But after 90 minutes, the archive closes. If you haven't made it, you haven't made it. But we do give you a chance to go back to the archive from home in the future if you want to work your way to the end of the path. The degree to which it is Agatha Christie-ish, it always was. This show in particular would be coming to a festival named after Agatha Christie. Feels to me like it kind of fits somehow in a funny sort of way. And both people who enjoy reading and short stories, as well as gamers and people who like puzzles and games. I hope that people will feel quite immersed in it and intrigued by it.